Hi kids, it's Wilson. It's story time again. And I found one of the books I used to read to my kids, Rainbow Fish to the Rescue by Marcus Pfister. He wrote the story, so he's the author, and he also drew the picture, so he's the illustrator. Are you ready? Let's get started. There's our rainbow fish. See, he's got all those different colors. Rainbow fish to the rescue. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there swam a school of fish. Not just ordinary fish. Each one had a sparkling silver scale. Ever since Rainbow Fish had shared his scales, these fish had done everything together. They swam together. They played together. They ate together. They even rested together, floating in the shadows of the reef. Do you see how each one has a sparkly scale? Because Rainbow Fish shared them. He was filled with them before, but he shared all of his scales, so they each had one. They were so happy together, they had no interest in other fish. So one day, when a little striped fish swam through their game of flash tag, they all stared at him. "Hey," the little striped fish finally said, "can I play too?" "Oh, it's flash tag," said one little fish, "and you don't have a flashing scale." So striped fish wants to play with them. And they're saying, "You can't play. You don't have a flashing scale." Oh, I wonder how that's going to make him feel. "Do you have to have a special scale?" the little striped fish asked. "Oh, well, of course you do," said the fish with the jagged fins. "Come on, let's play," he called to the others. "Don't worry about him." Oh, he's looking sad. Then all the fish turned and went back to the game. Rainbow Fish hesitated. He was afraid of losing his new friend, so he didn't dare stand up to the fish with the jagged fins. Feeling a little ashamed, Rainbow Fish reluctantly swam off to join the others. Rainbow Fish wants to include him, but he's scared to say something to his other friends. The little striped fish floated all alone at the edge of the reef. He looked sad as he watched the game. The other fish were having such fun, darting and diving in the deep blue sea, their shiny scales sparkling. Poor striped fish isn't included. They're all playing a game and he's not included. He's feeling very sad. Rainbow Fish remembered what it felt like to have no friends and how lonely he had been when all the fish had ignored him. He had been so proud of all his glittering scales that he had refused to share them. No wonder nobody had wanted to play with him. But now his friends did want him to play, and Rainbow Fish soon was caught up in the game. No one was paying attention when danger entered the reef. See, this is what Rainbow Fish used to look like when he had all the scales. And he at one point refused to share them, and no one would play with him. But then he shared them and he made new friends. He was remembering that. That's what he's remembering. Suddenly, a shark shot like an arrow into the middle of the school. The fish darted in every direction and managed to escape to their hiding place. Oh, he looks ferocious. I'm glad they got away. There, in a narrow crack in the reef, the shark could not reach them. They were safe. But the little striped fish wasn't. Rainbow Fish couldn't keep still. He was so worried. "What's wrong?" asked the skinny fish. "It's the little striped fish," said Rainbow Fish. "He's all alone out there. We've got to help him." Oh, Rainbow Fish wants to help the little striped fish. With that, Rainbow Fish left the safety of the hiding place. "Let's go," he called. And the other fish trembled with fear, but they knew what they had to do. They sped out of the crack after Rainbow Fish. See, they're following Rainbow Fish to go help striped fish. They soon saw the shark, and there was the little striped fish. He was swimming and spinning away from his jaws. Rainbow Fish could see that the little fish's strength was failing fast. "Hurry!" shouted Rainbow Fish, and all the fish swarmed straight for the shark. This confused the shark, because usually fish swim away from him. He turned this way and that, snapping right and left until he was dizzy. The shark almost got the fish with the jagged fins, but he escaped with just a few scratches. Phew, they all got away. And I'm outside and you can hear all different noises. Can you hear the birds? And somebody started a piece of equipment. That's silly. Quietly, Rainbow Fish led the little striped fish to safety. "You were really brave," said the little striped fish. "Thanks for saving my life." Together they watched as the exhausted shark gave up and swam away. Oh, Striped Fish was so thankful for their help. When all the fish returned safely to the reef, they welcomed the little striped fish. "Why don't you stay and play with us?" Rainbow Fish offered. "Well, how can I play flash tag when I don't have a shiny scale?" asked the little striped fish. "Oh, we can play fin tag instead," said the fish with the jagged fin. "Touch a fin and you're it." All the fish cheered, "Yay!" And then they swam off to play together in the deep blue sea. The end. Wasn't it nice they now included striped fish? They're all friends now. It's so nice to include others and be friends. Well, I'm so glad you joined me for story time. I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.